Welcome into Date Palm Field. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. What do you have on him, Siggy?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go now, and here's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. Drops one down in front of the plate, and it goes just foul. The pitch. Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And that's a foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. And next to him for the Sox, Jacob Amaya. The other way, hauls it in for the out. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And Siggy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
2 down, bases empty. Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
2 outs, bases empty. Going to count 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next pitch is outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two outs. Swing and a base hit.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Freeland checks over to first, and he's back. Freeland, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Luis Robert now gets the slider in there for a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Tauchman off of first with 2 away. And that's off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Lenny Sosa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. him out looking. The White Sox lead one. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. And towing the slab, Drew Thorpe. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor should have this one. Makes the catch. One up, one down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And that's strike 2. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Chopper right side. Vaughn. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
2 outs, base is empty. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball, that's unfair.
Inside, just missed. There's a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Michael Tolia. That's a little bit low. That one missed.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've
That
seen him
is
give up walks in the
the third
past, and
baseman,
it's an
Ryan
issue once again early on.
McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away
One ball,
from getting out
2
of this
strikes.
mess. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. 2 left for Colorado, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
White Sox,
And here
the
is
second
Sosa
baseman,
to the plate.
Wayne Sosa.
Freeland back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Come on, Kyle.
2-1 now. He swings and fouls one off. No score here in the second. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. That one fouled off. Man at second. That's outside.
That's out.
Ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Vaughn, the runner at second with 1 away. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle, Tovar handles, throws to first, and Benintendi is out.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Brian Ramos.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brian Ramos, the next to hit. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. There's a strike. The next pitch misses. 2-2. 2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the second. And that's outside. Corey Lee in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Corey Lee. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two aboard, 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. In comes the first run of the game as the White Sox take the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hilliard makes the catch, and that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. Bottom of the second. So in now for Colorado, Chris Bryant.
Hitter, Chris Bryant.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Thairo Estrada to the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
And that one missing low. And a big swing and a miss. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one fouled off, 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Bryant stands at second with no outs. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boo. We knew it wasn't coming back. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
See it driving.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Lee makes the grab, one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
Batting
Had
ninth,
pretty good timing
the
on it.
catcher,
Just got
Jacob
underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Stallings.
Jacob Stallings now.
Can't seem to save a single thing. Who's afraid of evil thing? Sit you with the time and people's dreams. From the norm, we appear quite.
Missing
that's
inside,
inside.
1-0. Towards first, but that rolls foul. One down, base is empty. Just
Ball,
off
that's
the inside edge. This one in the air, center field. Taylor brings it in, and there's two down.
The center fielder, number 9, Brenton.
So the Rockies lineup turns over.
Doyle.
Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. First pitch
Outside, that's the ball.
misses. There's a swing and a drive. And that's going to bang against the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now here's Nolan Jones. He's 0 for 1. Inside. And it's 1-0. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Next one
That's
off
it.
the plate
Ball 2.
inside, and it's 2-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And there's a
3
ball.
balls, 1 strike.
Ezekiel Tovar up next for the Rockies. Next offering is in for a strike.
Count's full.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. all set for the
Leading
start
off
of
for
the
the White
inning.
Sox,
And here
the
is
shortstop,
Jacob Amaya.
Amaya.
Right through there for a strike. On the ground, McMahon throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The right fielder, number 18, Mike Talkman.
Here's Mike Talkman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that drops in for a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1.
1-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking
You got
balls
2 balls,
away. I
1
think he's
strike.
going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1 is high.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
1 down, base is empty. Line drive. And it goes just foul. And foul ball. Swing and a ball line to center. Snags it for the second out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Luis.
So here's Robert now. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So runner at second, 2 down. Sosa digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground, right side, Estrada tosses to first, and that is that. So 1 left for the White Sox. They're down 2-1.
Me and you no contest, so go get lost. I've been busy flossing. I got options, watching, but I don't want them.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. He goes down looking. Singy, you look at the sequence right there. 3 pitches, all hard stuff up in the zone. It's another example of the way pitchers like to attack hitters in the sport today.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you can execute those pitches and not leave them in the middle part of the zone, those are tough pitches to do much with. They're just tough to get on top of, and a lot of times they have that rising appearance we talk about so much. Pretty much blew them away right there.
At the plate, Michael Toglia Swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul. That one misses, and 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out, base is empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Count's full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Hammered, base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Doubled in his first AB. That's too low. And that is ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the third. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 2-0. And there's a foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Count's full.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. On the ground to the left.
Nope, that's
and
foul.
It goes just foul. That one the other way, and foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the
Now
dugout.
batting,
Got a
the
pitch to
second
hit
baseman,
and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught
Estrada.
way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Tyro Estrada digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
That's a ball.
Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Jake Eder getting ready to go. Number 70 getting loose as well.
See it, drive it.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one almost hit him.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that's in for a strike. Two outs. Stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So they strand a pair. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 2 and the White Sox 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rockies,
back, and now on the mound to start the
Number
4th,
18.
Ryan Feltner.
And this is an
Ryan.
important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Andrew Vaughn
Leading
now.
off for the White
A
Sox,
double
the first
and a
baseman,
run
number
scored his
25,
first time up.
Andrew Vaughn.
Feltner, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Missed with a changeup. 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
23, Andrew.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Runner on the goal. And fouled off. White Sox down a run.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Just missed.
Man, oh man,
1 ball,
I don't
2
know how
strikes,
you
Miguel.
take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. White Sox down a run. And that skips into dirt.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Swung on, belted. That one is back. And that ball is gone. He rocketed that one out of here. And they add a pair. It's 3-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Brian Ramos steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
Love how he let that ball travel,
Now
trusted
back,
his
the catcher,
hands. Nice
Corey
job of going the other way.
Lee.
Corey Lee steps to the plate for the White Sox. RBI single his last time up. And that's a base hit into left field. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Climb the ladder with that fastball, and it's a ball and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Grounder might be 2. McMahon over to second, and a run scores on the double play.
The batter, number 8, shortstop
Jacob Amaya steps to the plate for the White Sox. And it's fouled away.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. And midway in the 4th, White Sox 4 and the Rockies 2. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Bryce Wilson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that started left for him.
the Rockies,
Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 1, popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And that's
Oh, that's
outside. 2 balls and a strike. Check swing, called strike.
2-2 the count.
Here's a 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late and they come away without an out. And now Jacob Stallings 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. There's the strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Yo 1. Line to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Brenton Doyle getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Brenton Doyle.
Wilson checks on first. Hilliard dives back in safely. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That's in there. 0-2 now.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And that one way outside. And it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Antonio Senzatella.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next is the designated hitter, Luis Robert Jr. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. And that one fouled off. The delivery to Robert. Ground ball right side. Sends it to Tolia. Awesome play there.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And that is out of play. Tachman stands at third with one gone in the inning. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Vaughn lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs with a runner at third.
Ball 2.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Two outs. Base hit and a run in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. First offering, and it just misses. Benintendi needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
And misses inside. Just missed. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So up next for Chicago, Brian Ramos. And a foul ball. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Two on, 2 outs. That one missing inside. Misses. Full count now.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One run across, coming home. Safe at the plate, and the misplay comes back to bite them. And the lead is up to 5.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Bradley Blaylock on to pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it
Number
is.
64.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Corey Lee. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
And
One
ball
ball, one
one.
strike.
The Rockies have some action in the pen. Tanner Gordon getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Bodnick getting cranked up as well. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That catches the corner.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So the lineup flips over. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Next offering upstairs. Lee at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. White Sox 8 and the Rockies 2. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Jake Eder.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Ezekiel Tovar now at the plate. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. And first offering is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one. Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. This one in the air, right field. Topman sizing this one up. Corrals it. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Michael Toglia. breaking
one,
ball
no
misses
strike.
outside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
Ball.
offering misses, and the count is 2-2. That's down and in. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one's
Ball
upstairs, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch
Nope,
misses
inside,
inside,
ball 2.
and it's 2-1. That one
That's
is
ball 3.
upstairs. And that's ball
Nope,
4.
That's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over
Now
at first base is
batting,
going to have a
the
very
designated
aggressive
hitter, Red.
secondary lead. So a ball down the line
Ryan.
or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Bryant
That's
in the
a ball.
box here lets that one go for a ball.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. This one in the air. Vaughn nabs it, and that's the inning. So 1 left for Colorado, and it's still 8-2. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here is Jacob Amaya. Blaylock back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1's the
Stirring
count.
in the Colorado bullpen, Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Here comes the 0-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So a man at first. Mike Tauchman will hit next. And that's in for a strike. Amaya on at first, nobody out. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Pretty standard
One ball,
high
two strikes,
0-2
down.
fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
This one in the dirt to second, and he's out.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position, but if it doesn't get away very far or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
The White Sox up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the sixth. This to center field. Doyle coming on, snags it on the run, and there's 2 down.
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. He got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Robert, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
And that one in the air center field. Doyle makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. White Sox 8 and the Rockies 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 70.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Tyro Estrada digs in now. He's already homered in this game. That one in there across the letters. Movement in the bullpen. Cam Boozer, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Baroa, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short, gloves it on the dive, over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Next for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. Just missed. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Misses off the plate. 2-1. That one missed. Swing and a miss.
Full count. 3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that's low for ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Jacob Stallings.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High in the air, out to right. Topman under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. Hilliard, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's just foul. That's to third. They take the force out, and that is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. White Sox 8 and the Rockies 2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Rockies,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Justin Lawrence.
Justin Lawrence.
White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Josh Rojas. Tap foul at the plate. Inside, almost got him. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Fights that one away, still 1-2. To the right side. Fires over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
The batter, the first baseman, Andrew.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Dominic Fletcher. 1 out, and the base is empty for him. Up the middle, Tovar. 2 up, 2 down.
He's out.
The left fielder, number 23, Andrew Benintendi.
2 down, base is empty. Benintendi to the plate. Ripped to short. Sends it to Tolia, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They lead at 8-2.
Now pitching for
We're
Chicago.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
71.
Cam Boozer.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Oscar Colas getting loose there. He's now on the game at first.
Number 20.
So now a pinch hitter, number 82.
Number 82, Yantiel Fernandez.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Boozer, a 6'3 lefty, 225 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Just missed. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies, Kyle Farmer. Looking to start something with one gone. You too. Ripped on the ground to second. Rojas throws on to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The first baseman, number 4, Michael Toglia.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter.
For the Rockies,
Sean Bouchard looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Bouchard. Now playing first base, number 12, Sean Bouchard.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Up the middle. That's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big
number
part of the
24,
field. Man, there are a lot
Ryan.
of hits there.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies. Drew
Number
Romo.
3,
A runner on
Drew
first with 2 gone for him.
Romo.
Pitch misses inside.
inside.
Ball one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two outs. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Aye. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way inside, gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Man on second, 2 down. The other way. Oh, he gloves it.
Yeah, slow burn like an arm rash. Yeah, slick burn rubber like a bar match. Country boy bonfire like a barn bash. City slick burn rubber like a tar mat. Push the button on you haters, hit the thrusters. Hit the switch car, spit flames out the mufflers.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rockies,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
38.
Victor Vodnik. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now into the game, Adael Amador. He's the new
Now
third
playing
baseman.
third base, number 1,
So digging in, Brian
Adael
Ramos.
Amador.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the catcher, Corey.
Here's the catcher, Corey Lee. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. First offering misses badly for ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. Fought off foul. Fly ball down the line. Hilliard sizes this one up. makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 24, Michael A. Taylor.
White Sox making a move for pinch hitter,
15,
Austin Slater. Runner on first with one down for him. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Slider misses outside.
2 strikes.
Ramos stands at first with one out. Next pitch is outside. Slice to right and foul ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
Pinch hitter coming on, Colson Montgomery. The runner on first with 2 gone for
Montgomery.
him. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. White Sox 8 and the Rockies 2.
Need oxygen so I can sleep.
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Prelander Baroa.
Prelander Baroa.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Hunter Goodman.
Goodman.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-1's the count.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a pinch hit double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you can drive the ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
So, man aboard, Tyro Estrada digging in for the Rockies. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Yeah.
Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Sean Burke up and throwing. Iriarte also getting ready. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
The right fielder,
So
number
up next,
16,
Sam Hilliard.
Sam Hilliard.
You too. Rip to right. Tachman makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jacob Stallings. 0 for 3 in this one. Lifted in the air, right field. Tachman makes the grab, and that is that. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Lucas Gilbreth.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Tachman, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jake Bird getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Cheville also throwing. That one pushed to the left and foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hilliard makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luis.
White Sox making a move for pinch hitter, Brooks Baldwin. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, the second baseman, Josh.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter,
Chicago,
Matt Theis. Runner on first
Matt
and 1 down for him.
Theis.
Upstairs.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Outside low, and the count now 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
At the ball.
And there's the automatic. Baldwin, the base runner at first with one out. And it's filled up.
2. The count's full.
And that one popped in the air, left field. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Oscar Colas.
Oscar Colas getting ready to hit. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The White Sox up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. White Sox 8 and the Rockies 2.
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh
Number
arm to start
52.
the bottom of the 9th. Jairo Iriarte.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white Mary Dad show.
So coming into the game now on defense, Miguel Vargas. He'll play second. Bud Black bringing on a pinch hitter, Zach Veen.
13.
Well, plenty of work to do on offense, so they're just looking for any kind of spark here.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Rockies.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jordan Beck. A runner at first for him, nobody out. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch
Now
strikeout.
batting,
All
the
fastballs.
shortstop,
Man, he's got
Kyle
a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. 0 for 1 so far. To short, could be 2. There's 1. Out. A double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.